So, one thing I don't think Tesla get enough credit for is their security. This thing is a secure beast. So today I want to do a full review of the security. The reason I'm doing that is because last night I got an update that had some quite major security upgrades. So we're going to have a look at that. And also, I caught something very interesting on my Sentry mode. So let's go have a look. Guys, do me a massive favor, go down below, subscribe, comment, like, share the video. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, and also hit the little bell. Last night I got an update. We're on version 10.2 and it's 2020.40.4. So that's the update we received, and primarily it was based on security. So that's what we're gonna have a look at today. But first, I just wanna do a quick full overview of the security on the Model 3. And on Teslas in general. I don't think these cars get enough credit for how secure they are, so that's what we're gonna have a look at. So let's dive into the settings. So we're gonna head over to safety and security, and right now there's a few different things we can turn on. So we can turn on Sentry mode, and you can also exclude your favorite places. We've got dash cam, which is fantastic for whilst you're driving. You can have it on. There's a little USB down here, right there, and it saves all the footage from your Sentry mode and your dash cam on there. Then we also have security alarm, pin to drive, and now just recently glove box pin. So I'll show you that as well. This is where I think Tesla doesn't get enough credit, and that is the mobile keys and keyless driving and all that sort of stuff. So as you can see, we've got keyless driving and mobile access. So we've got them both on. I'm going to show you both of those right now. So first things first is keys. So we have keyless driving, and then we have the key. So everything I have is here. And this is a little tip I recommend for you guys, is if you've got a phone case, put your key in your phone case. So your key is this thing. This is the key. So that's the key. Or if you're like, film set's falling apart again. It's not a Jordan video if the film set's not falling apart. This is a key. This is the key card. Or this is the key. My phone. So these are the two keys that you have, right? When you become a Tesla driver, this is what you use the most. Most people use this, and there's a few reasons you should use this. I'll talk you through them. One tip I recommend is if you've got a phone case like this, always put your key card in the back of your phone. You don't need to get it out. You can use that through the case to unlock your car. You can use it to drive. Put it down here. You put it in the back of there. You can use it as normal. And why do you do this? This is really amazing if your phone dies. If your phone dies, you can't drive the car. So I've learnt this the hard way. Put your phone key in the back of your case. It just saves you hassle. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to go into my settings and I'm going to turn Bluetooth off. So now Bluetooth is off. I'm going to go show you what it's like to get into the car. So as you can see, walkaway lock is unavailable. So let's go out the car. Okay, so this is how you'd use it as a normal driver. You've got your key and you come over here, and just on this pillar here, you get the key card, and that's it. You tap it, unlock it, and the car's now unlocked. We can shut it, and then to lock the car, same thing. So the difference that we'll do is now I'll put it in the phone case. So now you can see it's in the back of the phone case. Same thing again. Unlocks the car, gets a bit wet, and then same thing again. Locks the car. So to drive the car, there's a section here, and you put your key card on here. So with the case on, it's just like that. So you just put it there, and without the case on, you just do that, and you just put it there, and that's it. The car can drive. It's a bit annoyed at me because the door's open, but that's it. that's everything with the key card. So now, if we didn't have this key card, I'm gonna pop that in the pocket. I'm gonna lock the car first. That's it. So now I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth back on and see if this works. So we've got Bluetooth on, so pop the Bluetooth on. Bluetooth is connected. Phone's over here. There you go. To lock it, we just walk away. Keep walking back with me, keep walking back with me. Keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming. I think it's a 10-meter radius. He says, there you go. And I've got a little beep to confirm that the car's locked. So I'll have a beep to confirm that the car's locked. So here's where it gets even more amazing. So you go into your Tesla phone app. My phone's so dirty. And we can now see that the car is locked. It's giving you a little lock indicator. And this is where the security is even more amazing. You can control it and you can see that Sentry mode's activated. You can honk your horn, you can start it, you can open the front or the boot. But also, you can unlock it from here as well. So there you go, that's even more amazing. And the car will be unlocked. When the Bluetooth's on like this, we can literally drive away, straight away. What? How cool is that? I wanted to show you is the radius that this key works at. So the key's here, Bluetooth is on. I'm gonna put it down there. And so the Bluetooth's on, so let's go see if we can get in the car. I think this is one of people's concerns is how close, what happens if I'm sat in my front room? Let's have a look. Locked, okay, so let's go move the phone a little bit closer. So I'd say we're about 10 meters there. So let's move it here. So now we're one car parking space away, Let's have a look. Okay, so that's close enough. So within one car parking space, so that's how far the phone would have to be, close it would have to be. I can almost touch the car. I can almost. Am I close? So it's quite close. Okay, so one thing I want to test out is Sentry mode. I just want to show you guys what Sentry mode looks like. This has been a big problem, so I'm going to give you the phone. A huge problem recently is that Sentry mode's not working, and it's not working very well. So what I want to do is I'm going to take the camera off you, and you're going to Neve, you walk all the way down there with the phone. Another Model 3 behind us, somewhere. Blue one. So one of the problems that we've had is that Sentry mode's not working properly. It's really easy to damage the car and the Tesla wouldn't record it. I actually got a scratch on the side of my car and Sentry mode didn't record it. So is that fixed? Is Sentry mode fixed? So what I want you to do, Neve, is walk all the way down there. So Neve's going to take the phone really far away and we're going to test if Sentry mode works. So the car's now locked. Sentry mode should be on. I'm going to see if we can theoretically scratch the car. I'm just going to give it a minute. Okay, so Neve's all the way down there. That'll do. And then the car is here, so let's go have a look if we can attack the car. Come up to the back of it and I'll just come and scrape down the side of here. And to be fair, I managed to scratch all the way down the side, and then we'll do this side as well. So trying the handles. So Sentry mode's activated now. So there you go, Sentry mode's activated. It's now filming. Now, what that will do is it will film 10 minutes prior, so it would have captured everything before. But obviously, probably needs some work on it still. It's not super sensitive. So what we'll do now is we'll walk in and have a look what that looks like. So, Sentry mode could probably still do with some work on it. It's not perfect yet, but it seems to be doing a lot better job. It's getting better and better. So this is what happens when, after a Sentry mode event's been triggered, you'll have this Sentry mode event report. You click that, and then you can play the clip. So there I am, that's me walking up to the car, and you can go round the car. So it would have captured me scraping the car. So there you go, you would have been safe. Scrape the car, scrape the car, scrape the car, and then come around to the left side, scrape the car around there. Well, I try the handle, still trying the handle down here. So you can see how this user interface is, it's really nice. On the camera, right side. So then there's me noticing that Sentry mode's triggered. So there you go. It would have captured all the damage. It wasn't super sensitive. Now at night, this thing's really good because for some reason it works better at night at the moment in its current form. One thing that I had the first time around is it was too sensitive in the day, so I'd get like 100 different Sentry mode recordings. But it seems to be working at its best right now. With Sentry mode, if you were to continue to try and get into the car and ignore the screen that said Sentry mode activated, what will happen is the alarm will go off and it'll go beep, beep, beep. It's really loud, beep, beep, beep. But inside the car, it will play really, really loud rock music. Now, you've probably already seen it, but I'll quickly flash up a clip of us doing the same thing just because I didn't want to miss that out.
Don't worry, guys. It is genuinely a softball, very soft ball. I did think that you could get away with throwing something at the car, but I'm guessing the fact that the car gets hit or touched, it just sets the alarm off. So I think it was vibration on the windshield that triggered.
Who wants to see the weird and wonderful thing that my Sentry mode captured last night? Who wants to see it? Can anyone guess what I captured? I'd be amazed if you did. It was basically Harry Potter. If you look here, a guy runs over. Did you see the guy run? And then what's that? The hell? Let's rewind that. So a guy, you can see him, starts running. Can you see him start running? There he is, running. Firework by the looks of it, goes off, boom, explodes in the car park, and smoke. So I got quite lucky with that one. Luckily, it wasn't near the car. The bangs, the noises it were making were unbelievable. So I think it could have done some damage if it hit the car. I don't know, I've never had a firework hit me, but it sounded quite bad at the back. So there you go. What a weird thing to capture. The next thing is pin to drive. So if we go back into the security settings, you go into safety and security, and then you can put pin to drive on. This is a really good feature. I already have a pin set up, so you set a pin up with the car. Now I've got pin to drive. So even if I've got my key, someone comes in, they steal your key, they put it down here, or they've got your Bluetooth phone, either or. So it's like a two levels of security. So you could put your key down and you could have your phone on Bluetooth, go to drive, and that's what it's going to come up with. You need to have a pin to drive. At this point, you could leave your car unlocked. As long as there's no valuables in your car, you could leave your car unlocked and people still couldn't steal it. So now I put my pin number in, bam, press enter, and I can drive away. It's that simple. So that's a really cool feature. That's pin to drive. Why don't I have pin to drive on right now? I don't know. I probably turned it off because it takes a little bit longer to pull off, and sometimes when you've got the key card, it become a faff if you're just hopping out the car quickly. Like I've got a little barrier, I have to unlock it in the daytime, and I get out of the car, unlock the barrier, then I get back in and I have to put the card on and put the key in. So it can become a bit of a faff. The best thing is the Bluetooth, just be able to walk straight up to the car with the Bluetooth, jump in the car and drive. It's like seamless, but I'll leave pin to drive on for now. Let's go back into security. Okay, so the next one, I've not tried this yet, is a glove box pin. I think this is cool. I'm gonna give it a pin. Don't look again. So now I've got a glove box pin, and let's try this. So first way of opening the glove box, open the glove box, and it's come up with the pin. So we'll put the pin in. There we go. Opens up, cool. So now I'll show you what it would look like if you didn't have a pin on. So I'll turn the pin off. Open glove box. That's it. So there you go. Unfortunately, there's no closed glove box, but that's really cool. So that's just happened with this latest update. This is what I'm talking about. How cool is this? Why would you need a glove box pin? Valuables. And then another thing is, let's say that this robo-taxi thing does happen and you have your car. Obviously you don't want anything personal out, but maybe you carry a few things around with you in the daytime for work. Maybe it's documents, maybe it's an iPad or a laptop or something that you're not too bothered about, but like it stays in your car. Or maybe it's something personal, a bit of personal information. Put it in your glove box. It's got a lock on it. So when someone comes to use your car for robo-taxi or ride sharing or whatever, they can't get to access to the documents because there's a pin on it. It's a fantastic idea. I think we might even start to see pin for frunk. That would be a really good shout, pin for frunk. In fact, I'm calling it here now. I think there might be a pin for frunk. And the reason that there's a pin for frunk and not pin for trunk is because if we wanted to, we could get access to the trunk by folding the rear seats down. The only way you can get access to the frunk is through here. Another little security measure. So you have to come into the car, open it up. Now the frunk's open. I'll go shut that. But I'm calling it here now. There'll be a pin for frunk very soon, and it'll be based around the ride sharing and stuff like that, and the robo taxi. Okay, so what else came in the latest update? Well, the biggest part of the update was based on the phone, was based on the Bluetooth. One thing that people have had an issue with is that the car is attempting to connect to different Bluetooth devices. So what you can do now is, I'm pretty sure you can set a priority. So what we'll do is go into software, go onto the release notes, and I'll just read it to you so you can get a gist of it. Priority Bluetooth device. To avoid connecting to the wrong nearby phone, you can now set priority Bluetooth device. Your car will attempt to connect to the priority associated with the profile selected before it attempts to connect to any paired phones. To set priority device, tap the Bluetooth icon at the top of your touchscreen, select your preferred Bluetooth. Okay, so I'll go on there, tap the Bluetooth icon, and then you can click priority device. And I mean, how cool is this? I've only got one phone on there, which is my phone. How cool is that? So basically, if you have priority device selected, and let's say I had this phone as a key, and also I had William's phone set up as a key once or twice, instead of trying to connect to William's phone each time both of us got in the car, it would connect to mine first. And then if it couldn't get to mine, it'd connect to William's. So it'd always go for this first. It wouldn't confuse the system. I think that is amazing. One thing that is completely underrated. Is there any more secure cars than this? Is there a securer car than the Tesla? I don't think there is. How many cars can use their phone as a key and the Bluetooth? How many cars can unlock their car from the other side of the world? How many cars can unlock the boot and the frunk from the other side of the world? How many cars can give access to other people from the other side of the world? How many cars have these cool little cards as their keys as well? I don't think many car companies have stuff like this. And then you have the Sentry mode, which still, I think could still do with a little bit of work on it, but it's very amazing. It just needs tweaking. It's almost there. I feel like we're at 90%. The car's now capturing most of my events. We also have dash cam. Dash cam can help you in an insurance call. Let's say someone pulled in front of you and crashed into you. Let's say someone reversed into you. It helps settle all insurance claims because at the end of the day, you've got 4 cameras filming the video, which again is amazing. You've got pin to drive, pin for the glove box now, which I think is so cool. And guys, I can't stress this enough. These cars update themselves over the air. So like I say, there will be a front pin soon probably. And I didn't have a glove box pin until this morning because it updated last night whilst I was sleeping. It's just amazing. The security on this thing, completely underrated. I'm going to call it right now. Because of this update, the Tesla Model 3 is the most secure car in the world. Damn it, I've got pin to drive on. Right guys, thank you very much for watching this video. It's a bold statement to make, but I do genuinely think the Tesla Model 3 is the most secure car in the world. Sorry, I did it again. If you're thinking about buying the most secure car in the world, there's a link in the description. By the way, that is not what Tesla advertised it as. That is just a self-proclaimed Jordan fact right there. Stealing that off Tommy Facts from Tom Stoltman. But anyway, if you're thinking about buying it, there's a link in the description. You get 1,000 free supercharging miles. I get 1,000 free supercharging miles. It's very much appreciated. With all that being said, who the hell hung around to this point? Who has hung around to this point? Salute to you guys if you've hung around to this point. You are the real MVPs. If you've made it this far, salute to you in the comment section. As always, thank you for watching. You have been wonderful, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I just need to concentrate on getting this junction out. It looks like it's going to take a while. This traffic's really busy. So I'll just give my little high five. I think I've got enough time to do it.